Hello, everyone. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And I have a few things I want to go through today. But first and foremost, the main news, the good news, is I finally have everything working on my computer. So now my new computer is all set up with my new camera. I got everything set up, everything perfect. So now I can start doing my art tutorials. I'm gonna set that up there this week sometime. I want to set it up for Tuesday, so look forward to Tuesday. Finally, I'm going to be doing it Tuesday in the afternoon here while it's still bright and sunny out, and I can open up the windows and I can put in as much light on that drawing board as I can, and do an awesome drawing from start to finish. And I already told you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be drawing a Spider-Man for you guys and everything. So I'm looking forward to starting that. Now, finally, I got everything done. Second thing I want to tell you right now is that why I did not make a video yesterday. I wasn't even on the internet practically at all yesterday because I woke up at 8 a.m. and started helping my neighbors move their stuff, starting at 9 o'clock and not stopping until like a little after, just a little bit before 10 o'clock that night. So I was almost 13 hours of straight moving. Within the whole 13 hours, maybe I took about 45 to 50 minutes of a break. I mean, it was way more than I bargained for, but I stayed till the end. I made sure I was there until they moved everything. So, I complained maybe a little tiny bit, but I wasn't expecting so much stuff to move. I have never seen anybody have that much stuff to move in my entire life. And I vowed, okay, from then on, that no matter who you are, I know I'm sad to say it right now, but if you need help moving, count me out. I am no longer helping people move because that was an ordeal and a half. But it was fine. I dug through and was able to persevere and do it. But yeah, I wasn't happy about it so much. I know I sound like I'm complaining, but I'm not really complaining. I still like that I helped them, and I wouldn't have changed the thing. And I would never not help somebody. So yeah, I helped them move, But yeah, I think from here on in, if anybody ever asks me, "Hey Morris, can you help me move?" I go, "Nope." I made a new promise to myself, a vow to my humanity and to my sanity that I am never going to be moving anybody ever again. But anyway, third thing I want to get to now is I went to Spin It today and I picked up. I went in there on the behest of my friend. A good friend of mine, I don't want to mention, a good friend from Montreal that I've been keeping in contact with, that he wanted me to check out a movie. And me, I'm a physical media type of guy. I prefer the physical media at all times. So anytime I can snatch anything with the physical copy, like a DVD, I will. So he suggested a movie for me to check out that I'm curious to see. It's called Cadillac Records. So I went to Spin It. I checked their shelves and that. They didn't have it, but he said he could order it for me. So it was $15, and with tax and all, it came up to like 17 something. So yeah. So it's going to be $17.25 altogether. That's tax included. And so what I went and did is I paid half of I paid half of that. I paid $8.62, and all I owe when it arrives, when it comes in, is $8.63. So they got my number. As soon as it comes in, I will be notified, and I will go get that movie, and I will give you a full review of what I think of that movie. And according to what I heard from my good friend that recommended it, which is why I'm buying it. Yeah, so it looks to be a good movie. So it's one I do want to own, and I will give a full review of that. But incidentally, while I was in Spin It, checking out for the DVDs, I went and bought some Killer Dwarf. Oh, sorry, I got ahead of myself. I got Killer Dwarf. That was actually the last CD I bought, and everything here I bought for $8. Okay, I bought 4 CDs in all, and of course they have a thing that if you buy 2 CDs, you get a third one for free. So I had bought 2 CDs and I got a third one for free, and then I saw this and I had to get it because this is now the second album of Killer Dwarf I now own. So yeah, and to pay only $8 for it, if you can see that, yeah, that's very awesome. And then the first thing I actually bought, I'm going to go in the order of what I picked up. And I mean, when you're at the counter, it's all pretty much the same. But because I'm completing my Metallica collection, okay, and if you have been following that, you know which ones I'm missing. The 3 worst albums of Load, Reload, and Saint Anger. I'm not counting the symphony orchestra stuff that they do with Michael Kamen or whatever. So I'm not counting that stuff. I will eventually get that. I don't have that, but no, I'm mainly talking about the main studio albums. Yeah, I went and I saw Load there for $8. So now I'm just missing Reload and Saint Anger, and whichever I see first, I am buying first. So if I see Saint Anger first, I will buy that. If I see Reload first, I will buy that. But yeah. If you guys know this album, you know what's on it, and it's okay. I'm so happy to have it. It completes my collection. I mean, I am going to be a completist when it comes to Metallica. I do want to try to find everything I can of them. So I am actually glad to get it. Now, also, the second thing I found, and I needed it, so I don't have too much from him, but I got $1 billion babies. Yeah. And of course this has this one. I'm going to tell you what's on it. Hello Hooray, which is awesome. I love that song. Raped and Freezing. Yeah, that's I'm sorry about that title. I will apologize now, but that is the title on that. Of course, you can see it's $8. My favorite song on this album, of course, is the third song of Elected. Then there's $1 Billion Babies, Unfinished Sweet, No More Mr. Nice Guy, which is, yeah, that was always awesome. Generation Landslide's good. Sick Things is great. Marianne, and then finishing it with I Love the Dead. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to putting that on. I have not actually heard this in such a long time, but yeah, I'm happy to get this. So $1 Billion Babies, yeah, rich kids, and just gonna give for a second. I need to count something before I begin. Or I'm just going to grab the whole selection here. Why not? Just to show you what I have thus far in my collection. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, God. Okay. This makes the ninth album I now own of the Black Keys. Yeah, and just a quick recap of what I have of the Black Keys. And I meant quick recap. Oh, God darnish. It all fell, but it all held together. That's what I love about these packaging. Like their packaging is the best. You know? No hard cases, no slims, you know. Not these cases. No. These boxes, these cases. That's the ideal. And keep making them the size to fit the CD holders, you know. So there's some CDs I have that are just a little too wide. Just a little too wide that they just don't want to fit in that space as easily. So that can be a little bit of a bummer sometimes when you get a new CD and it just won't fit in, so you have to rearrange things around. But I don't complain. And another one of my favorites. So that's what I got, and that's what I got today. So I actually never heard anything from this, but there's nothing bad from the Black Keys. So no matter what I get from the Black Keys, I know it's going to be a great album. Because I love all their albums. There's some better than others, but they're all kind of equal in my heart at the same time. You know, I mean, because they're all very similar. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to listening to that. There's the track list. Again, I have no idea what these songs sound like. Can you see that right there? I am using my new camera, so yeah, that's nine of 9 Black Keys albums I have. So yeah. So I was stoked. It's always nice when you have the little bit of the mad money to be able to. I know I should be spending a little bit more widely, but this is actually kind of an investment for me because it's when I can afford it, I want to buy a nice CD. So yeah, so to recap what I bought today. Sometimes I hate being clumsy. I'm not usually clumsy, but yeah, Killer Dwarf, which that was the last one I found at the last second, and I'm so happy to get that. There's Load, $1 Billion Babies, and Thick Freakness. Yeah. So yeah. Alright. I am going to call it here. It's a long enough a video. It's not too long. It's not too short. Just probably the right amount of time. But anyway, I just again want to thank you all for watching my videos and subscribing and being such awesome people out there. I love you all, and I value your opinions. I value your everything about you. So anyway, everybody, as always, please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side, and please, everybody, have a great day, evening, night, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.